forgot the best part.
What, that I made you a custom lipstick to propose with you alongside the ring? This is the lipstick that I developed to propose to Christina with. I literally created this shade based on the color of the shade that we made when we would kiss. The shade is Marry Me. We never launched it. The bottom labels were rainbow. As I proposed to Christina on World Pride, I hired a saxophonist. Had about 40 of our favorite people on a rooftop in New York City. Christina's favorite pizza, a ton of rosé and a ton of champagne, and a cake that said, "My Big Fat Freak Lesbian Wedding coming soon." The most ridiculously romantic thing in the world. Really
epic.
The essentials of any good proposal. The reason that we couldn't launch it, I would have had to buy at least 10,000 more pieces of the packaging to be able then to get it customized with our FemPower Beauty logo on it, which is the name of our beauty brand. A mini lesson on how I proposed to Christina, the limitations independent beauty brands have when it comes to launching new products. So we never got to make Marry Me, but one day I will make this, I know, in a different way.
Wow. Lessons. Everybody out there take notes, because that is wow. This woman literally just declared her love for this woman. She loved this woman so much, she made her own lipstick to match the color they make with their lips when they kiss. Like, this is deep, bruh. Hired a saxophone player? Bruh. They went on a trip, got all her friends there, photographers, I'm hoping. Like, a whole freaking lipstick. Made it, developed it herself, bruh. Like, yo. My future wifey, you need to take notes, cause if you ain't doing this, if you ain't moving mountains, honey, what are you doing? We're not getting married. What is that? The next proposal will be my third proposal, honey. So you gotta outdo. This gotta be the last one, honey. I ain't getting engaged again unless it's the one. You gotta do some stuff like that. I had to put that video in here to let you guys know you need to bring your A game. If I'm gonna say yes, you got to bring it, honey. You got to outdo somebody. So I'm telling somebody the story about the proposal, they need to be like, bitch, y'all need to be on the ground like, oh wow, she did this? Did what? I need for when I tell people who are already married, they can be hitting their partner like, you didn't do this for me. You didn't. Look at that was real love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need all of that. I need all of it. I need the whole movie fantasy, like all of that. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, that was so sweet, Fred. We need more women like you that just confess their love and do what they have to do to let their lover know. Cause that, I would have said yes. Like, bitch, this is my lipstick. In fact, I'd probably be like, no, you will need to make more. Like, I just want to be the only one who has this. You know what I'm saying? I might let you make some more. Be like, okay, so people can experience our love. Like, our lips are on your lips.
So TikTok, people in Atlanta is really fucking crazy. Like, so y'all, I'm in the store, I'm in Walmart. I want to go buy me a fan because my house is real fucking hot and I wanted some juice and some napkins. It don't matter what I was getting. So I'm walking and shit like that. So I turned down like the napkins aisle. So somebody bumped me, like backed me like he was all on my ass. So I turned around and looked at him. So I let him go. So I let him go. I'm looking at the napkins. You sitting right beside me like you looking at something. So I go, I look at the plates. You still there. So I looked at you. He's talking about, are you a bottom? And I looked at him like, why the fuck? Why would you ask me that? Like, why did you ask me that? So I said, why? So he was like, me and my man's here. And I want you to fuck with us. So now I'm looking at him like, now you want me to run a train? What the fuck type of hoe you think I am? So I'm like, what? I said, so you want me to mess with you and your man? He's like, yeah, it's not nothing too crazy. Bitch, you already asked me for a train. That's already crazy. So he's like, follow me. I want you to say what's up to him. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say what's up to him. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna follow you. So as soon as he go, bitch, I turned the aisle. Like, I had to get the fuck away from him. I couldn't even shot what I was getting. I was off track.
Honey, why are people so brave? They're so brave. Like, why are you coming up to me in public? Ask me to improve, enhance your sex life, honey, with you and your man. It's born with you and your man, so you doing some outrageous stuff in public at a grocery store at that. You try to eat the booty like groceries. They're offering to eat the booty like groceries next to groceries, honey. What are we doing? Friend, get it together. Let's think about our lives and our life choices. What is that? Why is that okay? You should not think that's okay. Before you even say hey to me, you gonna ask me if I'm a bottom? Like, make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. You ain't say, hey, kiss my, well, you kind of did say kiss my butt, but come on, Fred. You go, first of all, why am I following you? Come on, follow me so you can say hi to my man. Why should I want to say hi to your man? Like, who you? Who is your man? I don't care. Like, I'm over here trying to minding my business, going down my shopping list. How did I end up on your shopping list? How did I end up on your grocery list trying to fulfill my grocery list, honey? People be wilding out to me. Like, I know I look good. I know I'm a whole snack. But, honey, you ain't got to put me in your pantry. Like, get out of here. I got too many food jokes. I'm a fat kid, you guys. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. But that's just wow. I would have felt honored and offended at the same time. Because it's just like, wait, what? What? And that's another thing. Like, when it comes to couples, it's all about how you approach me. You got to approach me like a lady, the lady that I am, honey. Like, on some respectful because we can get disrespectful in the bedroom, but in public, please approach me respectfully. Because what are we doing? Like, what is over here following me? First, you bumping up on me. Like, why you bumping up on me? Like, give me 50 feet. What they say, give me 50 feet. Well, COVID, give me 6 feet, bitch. It still applies. Like, no, don't be all up in my grill. Like, get out of here. That's wild, friend. I don't know. You handled that better than me. Because I would have been like, no, stop. You all up in my space. Like, stop. You just turned me completely off. Like, I might have got rude. You handled that better than me, bro. You handled that better than me. Because I would have been like, no. Let's see what we not going to do. Is you and your man. We not gonna do that. We not. Me, myself, and I, us over here, we ain't doing y'all. We ain't doing Fred, you good. That's funny. I would have exit stage left. I would have probably been running. I would have found security because our Walmart has security. We have a few securities. I would have called security quickly. Like, security. I've been harassed. I have been harassed in the store. I was violated. He felt my booty. And I didn't approve. That's wild, friend. I'm glad you made it out the store safe. It ain't safe in the stores anymore. Can't get groceries without somebody asking about your groceries.
Josh, what's your craziest gay experience?
I went to a hookup one time with a guy, and he brought me into his steam room in the basement. And I was feeling uncomfortable, so he locked the door. Then I started to panic, and I ran out of there, and he ran out of the house screaming.
How did you run out if he locked the door?
It was like locked from the inside. He said, we're going to turn the lights off and lock the door, and then we're going to do stuff. I kind of panicked and unlocked it and ran up the stairs and outside, and he came and followed screaming.
How did you feel after it?
Terrified. I waited another 2 months to hook up again.
The fact that you went back, friend, because he got a side up. Like, what the fuck? I might have been scared, but he got money. He got money. So when it comes to people looking gay, he did not look gay. I was not expecting his voice to sound like that. I thought he was one of the bros, bro. I did not know. See, there's no such thing as looking gay, feeling it. Like, feeling gay. There's no such thing as looking gay, because that was proof right there. I would have never known he was gay. Friend, that's wow. Gonna lock the door. Don't be locking the door. Like, who else in the house? Why we gotta lock the door? Well, the main door locked, right? Why are we locking other doors? Like, I'm nervous. Let me cut off lights and do stuff in the sauna. Ooh, y'all freaky. I don't know, friend. I'm glad you had an escape plan. Because I don't know. I feel like I would have. I don't know. I think I would have ran too. But the fact he ran behind you is just like, okay, that's weird. That's weird. But he got the sauna. He got money. That's the thought process. Like, oh, we got money. But he crazy. So that should be it. Red flag. Let's walk away. Might be a little bit too much toxic, but he got money.
Story time. It's a lot of y'all already know. Those that know me personally already know the story, the type of shit that I've been going through. But I feel like I should just bring it to TikTok, because I got a lot of TikTok followers and a lot of people that see my stuff and they don't know that shit get real out here. But anyways, for those that know, y'all can probably just wait to the next video if I have to make a next video. And those that don't, here he goes. My fiance, the person that I'm currently engaged to, was married when I started talking to her. Granted, it's wrong. Morally, it's wrong. I get it. Yeah, she was engaged. She was in a relationship, in a situation when I started talking to her, but I ain't even gonna say we wasn't talking nothing serious or nothing, but I was stuck in a situation where I was believing like, oh, it's gonna be a situation where you know, when people marry, they tell you that they're gonna leave their wife or whatever. So, you know, I was one of those people caught up in the moment thinking, oh, she's just gonna leave her wife and blah blah blah. But I mean, it happened like that. I stuck around, and you know, eventually it happened like that. Since April, this lady have been giving me hell. They are divorced. They are divorced. We are engaged, and she's still giving me hell. Like every single day since April, she slandered my name. She's talked down on my business. She's talked down on my family. She's talked down on my children. She's talked down on anything that she can talk down on. Like, and half of the time she just make this shit up. So it's crazy. Like every day, y'all. And I ain't trying to get on here and bash her because I don't give, like, she can say whatever she want to say. Hurt people hurt people. So I know she's going to try to do and say whatever she want to say to make me feel some type of way or whatever. But it just makes her sound delusional. And, you know, I just hope that this hits her where it needs to hit her, because I'm not even here to make her feel bad. But I am here to say that if you are in your healing journey, you cannot heal holding on to what broke you. And I'm going to say this again. You cannot heal holding on to what broke you. If this situation that we have going on is what broke you, is what's making you hurt, what's making you have to heal all over again, holding on to this situation is only going to prolong your healing process. You can't expect to be happy and, you know, be on the up and up if every single day you're trying to make sure that we're down. And then you preach God. Oh, God's going to get you. God's going to do that. But let me tell you something, because he said, hold your peace and he will fight your battle. You didn't hold your peace. You tried to fight the battle for the Lord, and then you want him to fight with you. It don't work like that. If you were to hold your peace and let him fight your battle, maybe you would have been happy. Maybe some stuff would have happened. But no. We are good. Like, we are perfectly fine over here. We don't argue. We don't fight. We ain't having no issues. Like, we ain't worried about breaking up. Like, it's nothing. We not struggling. Like, she's telling everybody that we broke and we need help and all that. Like, it's none of that. And if you would have held your peace and let the Lord fight your battle, you might have been in the up and up. You might have been winning, but you're not. Because every single day, you have to find a way to incorporate us into your life, into your post. It can be a post about orange juice, and you're going to make it about us every day. You cannot heal like that. You won't heal like that. Trust me, I've been there. I've been married. I've had a wife that wasn't shit. I get it. I did not heal by holding on to her. I didn't heal worried about her. I didn't check her Facebook page. I didn't stalk her. I didn't call her family to see where she was. I didn't do nothing. I got me a therapist, and I sat down and I talked this shit, because at this point, I was married. Like, how the fuck I'm married, go from being married to not married? So I'm sitting down talking to a therapist, because if I'm going to heal, I'm going to heal correctly. And I did that. I didn't hold on to my ex-wife. For what? If I wanted a divorce, what am I hold on for? And you preaching, holding on to, you wanted a divorce, but you still holding on to her. You holding on to everything that she do, everything that she say, like it's a problem. You cannot heal this way. You won't heal this way. Yes, I know it hurts. Shit happens. Life happens. It's gonna hurt. But you cannot heal worried about what broke you. That's gonna keep you broken. So my advice to you, woman to woman, like real shit, take a break from social media. It might be what's helping you right now. Find you another outlet, because what you're doing is we have you blocked on all of our social media. And you go and you see our pages and you see something that pisses you off, and then you're mad all over again. You're not even supposed to be there. You're blocked for a reason. You're not supposed to see what we post. But instead, you let it upset you. Breaking your healing journey again. You can't heal worrying about us. You got to let it go. At some point, you got to look back and say, let me get off of Facebook. Let me get off of TikTok. Let me get off of everything that's drawing me to what broke me. Because I did it. I took a break from all the social media. I didn't want to see my ex-wife. I didn't want to see her family. I didn't want to see her friends. I didn't want to see nothing, because that's just going to keep me stuck on the fact that I just went through a divorce. You have to let yourself heal. Take a break. If you're focusing on work and your children, let that be your focus. Go to work, go home to your kids. Let that make you happy, because you're never going to heal holding on to what broke you. Like, that is the message today. Like, you got to get it together. And I don't even know who it can be for anybody. It's mainly for her, but it can be for anybody. Yeah, we all want revenge. We all want to see the people that hurt us to be hurt. I get it. I've been there before. I wanted people. I was engaged to a person that cheated on me for 2 whole years before I found out. I got it. I get it. You don't want to know how I healed from that? I let them the fuck go. I wasn't worried about what they was doing, who they was screwing, where they was at, none of that. Because my biggest revenge was, I know it can't be, it's not a bitch on God's green earth that can cover for me. So I knew that she was going to go into a relationship missing me, wanting me, needing me. Because, like I said, it's not a bitch on earth that can cover for me. That's the greatest revenge. Think that about yourself. Sit over there, even though I'm me, baby. Sit over there and tell yourself, I don't give a damn about them being engaged. I don't give a damn about them finna be married, because it's not a bitch that can cover for me. You got to speak life into yourself. But you over there worried about, oh, I mean, I get it. I am pretty as fuck, and I do my shit. Like, when it comes to taking care of everything that I need to take care of, I am that girl. But you have to speak life into yourself. You have to speak that into yourself. You have to speak healing into yourself. You have to speak positivity in yourself, because you worried about us every single day. This gonna go on for forever. You're not going to be able to be happy. You're going to go into your next situation, your next relationship, your old relationship, whatever you go into, and you're going to still be worried about what we're doing. That is not going to help you heal at all. That is not healing for you. You can't heal like that. Yeah, you're grieving. I understand it. It's the grieving process. It's the sad days. It's the days that some days it's just too hard to bear. I've had those. We all have had those. I get it. But you have to let go. Let go. Stop to mention it every time, every single day. You have to mention us. You have to slug us in a video. You have to slug us in a post. Like, every single day, there's a post or a video being made about us. You cannot heal like that. That's going to break your spirit every single day, because what you're going to realize is we're not worried about you. You're going to keep slugging and keep slugging and keep slugging, and we're not going to still worry about you. It's funny. I'm an entertainer. I'm petty as hell. And when it comes to shit like that, I'm going to entertain you. I'm going to give you what you want. But sometimes I just be sitting over here shaking my head like, this lady cannot heal like this. You can't heal like that. I need you to, you got a nice job. I'm sure you get free counseling. Get you a therapist. That don't make you crazy. Going to therapy, seeking a therapist does not make you insane. It gives you an outlet. You need an outlet, because the stories that you're making up and the false accusations and all this other stuff that you got going on is not working for you. Get you a therapist. My video about to end, but I'm about to come back with my second part. I'm about to post this one. I'm not even finna watch it. I'm just gonna post it, and that's gonna be that. But then I'm gonna come right back, because we finna speak on this therapist situation. We need to get you one. I'll send one your way. I will refer one. I promise you, I can refer you to one of the best. My therapist was cool, down to earth. She talked to me as if she was one of my friends, so it made it easier for me to vent to her. And she showed me an outlet. How to heal, how to grieve someone and heal and move the fuck on. I'll be back.
Friend, firstly, I appreciate your honesty. You was like, "Ooh, yep, I'm not a home wrecker, but I broke a couple plates. I broke a window or two. I pulled up the carpet." I appreciate your honesty. Well, we just found out, because I was just saying that a married person is not going to leave their wife, but we just saw she was just like, maybe they will. I guess it depends on the person. I don't know. There's some mixed emotions on that. I just feel like marriage is a sacred thing, and it's just something that can't be tampered with or broken. So, but I understand people fall out of love, but I feel like the moment you fall out of love, you need to actively do the things to fall back in love. Like, people change a lot. What they say, every 7 years, your taste buds change, something like that. So that what makes you think that you're not going to change? The person you with is not going to change. Me, honestly, I am who I am. Like, I'm okay with who I am. I haven't been this person for a long time. Yes, I've changed, grown, Like that part. People are going to change as in growing. Like we want people to grow and we want to grow with people. And you know, we don't want to stay stagnant in this person that we are. We want to learn and experience what life has to offer to us. We don't want to go without learning. We want to learn something new every day, which we do. So yeah, friend, glad you're honest. I can't personally say I would do that, but I don't know. I don't know. No judgment. But yeah, friend, it felt for me, if I was her in that situation. But I have that problem that I just don't address stuff. Like there's some things that I just don't have the energy or just don't feel the need to address. And this situation would have been one of those things that I just would not address. I would just not care. Okay, you can say all you got to say about me. I just do not care. Ain't it funny who brings the message? Can we just stop on that real quick? Ain't that funny? Because I agree. I feel like God's gonna fight my battles. All you know, I always say that. Let God handle my light work and my big work and my medium sized work. All the load. Let God handle it. Let God fight my battles and my wars. Got you. I always talk about karma. There's a woman named Karma. There's Karma, and she be making her appearances. Yes, I do believe in whatever you put out into the world, you'll get back. So if you put out some bad energy, you might just get that bad energy back. It's not even a might. It is. I witness it every day. That's why my road rage is calming down. As somebody, it used to get me so upset. I'll be driving, and somebody just decides to pull out in front of me and cut me off. And then a few minutes later, somebody does the same thing to them and then brake chase them and then slows them down. Like, oh, you're not in a hurry anymore because you just got what you just did to me. Someone just did to you. So I do believe in whatever you put out in the world, you're going to get back. That energy going to be reciprocated. So yes, I'm with you on that. God is going to handle your battles. You do not have to fight with him. God can handle his own battles. He can handle all of this. Like, God is good. He doesn't need your help. He doesn't need a sidekick. He's the hero who doesn't need a sidekick, honey. So yeah, I feel you on that one. But the fact that you was just like, oh, God will make me your step stool. And it was just like, but he not. That was wild, friend. She was like, we good now. But if you would get out God's way, you could probably get your get back, honey. But we good now. Like, ain't that wrong? What? I'm good. She do have a point that, you know, if you get out your own way, you get out of God's way, things will happen for you. I feel that on that. The message. It was just like, whoa, she said it. She said it herself. She said it. But yeah, I wouldn't have addressed it, but since we're here and it's done, kudos to you, friend, for being the bigger person, I guess. Kudos to you for talking to this person directly, giving this person advice. Honestly, me, if I'm with somebody, I really don't care about the exes. I really don't. Like, they're ex for a reason. You know, they're out your life. That's what the ex means. They're not there anymore. They're not in your life. You're not associated with them anymore unless you got kids. You got kids, it's just like, okay, you with them for 18 years. But yeah, or shoot, basically the rest of the life. Like, after the 18 years, you might still have to deal with them. You never know. So yeah, I'm not really concerned about the ex. I don't ask questions. I really don't. If you want to talk about it, cool. I might ask a follow-up question, but honestly, I really don't care because you're with me. And like she said, you can't get any better. And there's no better. There's nothing better than me. Like, when it comes to women wise, if you're with a woman and you gonna leave me for another woman, you will be regretting it. Like, that's wow. Like, what I do for you, like, I had plenty of exes be like, oh, I made a mistake. I did not know what I had. You was everything I needed. You did so much for me and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, you did, because I didn't speak on it. Well, I need to speak on what I'm doing for you. If you're happy, I'm making you happy, you're satisfied, you got everything you need, why do I have to put in your face, oh, I did this, I did that, I did this? No. I just absorbed, and applied. I understood that this is what you want, this is what you need, this is what I need to do to make your life better. So I'm gonna just do it without anyone asking me for this. Like, you're not gonna find other bitches like me. You ain't gonna find another woman. You ain't gonna find a queen like me. I know my worth, honey. You did. And that's why we're here. That's why you there. You upset, you sad, you over here missing me, because I knew my worth, and that was the problem, because you did not. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just not going to be talking about an ex. Like, no. No, not gonna be worried about no ex. Ain't gonna be checking for no ex. Ex, like, there was nobody before me. You're hilarious. No one before me, no one after me, honey. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, do see therapy. I do recommend therapy. I had, well, not anymore, but I had the same therapist since when I was a child, all the way up to college. And then when I got to college, she was just like, all right, well, you too far away for us to be having these meetings. I'm gonna give you somebody else. Got with someone else. My therapist was a Virgo. And I understand why people think Virgos are judgmental, because it's just, we give off that energy without even trying sometimes. We don't mean it. Because that's how my therapist was. She didn't mean it. I know she did. I was like, a Virgo talking to a Virgo? Ciao. Ciao. And don't get me wrong, I learned a lot of stuff. Like, she was a really good therapist. But, you know, with Virgos, it's just like, all right, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to give you the advice. If you don't take my advice, don't come to me. Don't come to me with that bull. Don't come to me with the aftermath. Don't over here and be like, oh, this what happened. I should have listened to you. Yeah, I told you so. But I'm not going to say I told you so. I'm gonna just be upset and not gonna give you any more advice. And that's how my Virgo therapist was. I really do appreciate it. I learned a lot. I was very grateful. But I need somebody gentle. I need somebody gentler than how Virgos are sometimes. Because once I done told you what it is, you come back and I gotta tell you again, you still ain't listening to me. All right, we're gonna give you some tough love. And that's how my therapist was. She was like, I can play nice with you. But once you don't listen, I gotta give you some tough love. But yeah, I do recommend therapy, and do not be scared or discouraged to try out therapists. Like, you don't have to stick with the first one. It's for you. It's to make you comfortable. So whoever you're comfortable with, get you a therapist that you feel comfortable talking to, who can relate and translate stuff to you the way that you comprehend. Somebody you feel comfortable talking to, you can absorb and take their feedback and what they say, and don't take it to heart or get offended. Like, you know, you can actually talk and converse and bounce off ideas and thoughts and solutions with, you know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to try out your therapist, because that's what they want. If they feel like they're not helping you, they're going to pass you on to somebody else if they feel like they are not helping you. They want you to be comfortable. So yes, I do recommend therapy. You know, God can be your therapist, and God is your therapist, honey. Talk to God. Yes, I do recommend that. Definitely do. Sometimes talking to a person just to vent off of, like, just to get it out, you know, sometimes it's good too. It's like God made therapists, you guys. God made therapists. God put people on this earth for us. So it's cool to talk to other people too. Do highly recommend talking to God, because God is the best therapist, honey. Yeah, y'all, I know y'all probably asking about the part 2. She doesn't have a part 2, but I'm pretty sure we know about the part 2. She went in on this ex. I feel like she went a little bit too much in, like she cared, because she said she didn't care, but it kind of felt like she cared. But I understand when somebody's been talking about you and just dragging your name through the dirt, you just want to set things right. Like, hey, you need to calm down. Get your hands off. Like, step away from me. You know what I'm saying? Get your hands off my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can never touch my life, but get your mouth off my life. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. But no, there was not a part 2 that I've seen so far. It might be, she might have updated, but basically we're gonna make our part 2 about you need to go to therapy if you need to. Like, you need to talk to somebody. Talk to God. Talk. You need to let that out. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold stuff in and just hold on to it. You gotta let it go. That was our part 2. Subscribe.